began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Young. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Nice grab. It's Strong. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's running out of time here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here comes a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
One man in the backfield, he'll get the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Carr. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. It's a toss play to the right. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
important second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Short pass finds the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Past the... Takes it all the way back for pick six. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, it's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick six in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Time for one more play here in the quarter. To throw, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They connect for 6. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. short gain there. Second down play coming up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Offense going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Get there on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. And then first down right back to the running game.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here's the second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Players are down the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him about the 14.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. He's past the marker and still going. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run it to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the same runner's got it again. Some hard running there through a tackle. And solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of balance, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Gives it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Tries to get it to the running back. This time it's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. And instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. The carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd. It couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags it with throw. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Ncaa, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A completion makes it second down. To the air, it's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Making people miss. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
A play action, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. We're going to pass here on second down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting into those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
He'll hand it off. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. As we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the back. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. It's Payne. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time, North going to fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Catch made on the left side.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw again. Bump for the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we get another 4th down for this quarterback.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Grinding away with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They moved down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The receiver makes the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
But Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. And now the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
To throw, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the offense will just take a knee.